What's up ADHD crew, I want to give you guys a quick update today on where I'm at regarding the medication. So if you saw my video about quitting ADHD meds, that was around 30 plus days ago now, so I'm overdue telling you guys how it's going. So I'm going to be completely honest and upfront about exactly what I've done, and I'm going to tell you about what I've noticed, the good and the bad. So the reason why I stopped was because I was having all kinds of side effects. Social anxiety was the worst part, and it was definitely hurting my ability to talk to people face to face, in my job. It was just making me feel on edge all the time. I felt like I wasn't able to really be my best self in terms of productivity and being motivated. But at the same time, I felt like it made me a worse person in terms of my personality. I felt like it kind of dulled down my personality a bit, and I think a lot of people say this about medications. Now, I said I was going cold turkey off the meds, which is not a good idea. I think it's better to taper off them, and most doctors will tell you to do that as well. But as with all my videos, I will never tell you guys to just copy what I do without the supervision of a doctor, so please don't. If you do, that's your own risk and it's your own decision. So, since I've stopped the meds, I think the good aspect of being med-free, treating my ADHD naturally, has been that I've had better sleep and less anxiety. But the bad has been that I have been less motivated and far less productive, and I've been making a lot more mistakes in my day-to-day business. I've been mixing clients up, I've been making more mistakes at work, just generally more lethargic overall, and a bit more sort of blasé about things, because that's kind of the way my brain works. Being an inattentive guy, I don't produce enough dopamine. So even though I did have success with treating it naturally in terms of exercising regularly, eating well, having better quality of sleep because the stimulant is out of my system, I feel like I wasn't really able to be as sharp as I could. Now, I did say that I was taking it intermittently, which would be just a few times a week. And this is now what I'm going to be doing. So I apologize if you think that I'm messing you around. And I apologize if you think I can't make up my mind. I mean, to be honest, I can't, I suppose, if you look at my actions. And lots of my videos have been about trying different things and experimenting. And it is very much a journey. It's very individual. So I think the takeaway from this video is you should do what works with you. So this works for me. Taking it just on my days off where I can hyper-focus on my channel, my business, allows me to really dive into it. And I think just having the lack of stimulation around me from being in a social environment helps me to keep that anxiety at bay. Because what I've noticed is when I take the medication, if I'm sort of in a relaxed environment and I can just concentrate and focus, I don't really get that much anxiety. It's really strange because it's like when I go out in public, it sort of ramps up the anxiety a notch. And this is just my experience. It's not necessarily going to be the same for you. So don't let anything I say put you off trying stimulant medication. This is just literally a vlog documenting how it's gone for me. Now, my doctor has said that I should be taking the medication every day. While I respect the doctor's advice, I will say that I've had better results by taking it intermittently because I can use it when I need it the most. You see, I don't need to take it on a daily basis. I don't need to. My lifestyle in particular doesn't dictate me in such a way that I have to use all of my focus on a regular basis. I think it depends on your lifestyle. Because I don't have a lifestyle that requires my full mental attention every single day, I don't feel the need to take it, so it works for me quite nicely when I take it intermittently so I can focus on the things that I want to. And it's really frustrating because I want to have this ability to focus when I want without those side effects. And this is why I was saying that I wanted to try shorter acting stimulants, but given the current situation with the world, I think it's a bit too difficult for me to do it. But right now this is working for me. So it just goes to show if you do things in a strategic way that works for you, you can actually find something that works for the meanwhile. I'm always going to be honest with you guys. I'm not going to bullshit you and I'm not going to try and sell you a dream. The coaching is there if you want it. It's all about just support. But if you get coaching with me, we can bond, we can share our experiences. But most importantly, it's about support for you, and I can give you advice from my own personal experience on how to live better with ADHD, and also you're supporting me and showing thanks for the content that I produce. But obviously, if your problems run far deeper than that and you've got addiction issues and depression, I will always encourage you to get counselling from a medical professional. I'm just another form of support for you. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me. Hope you're doing well, and I'll see you next time.